In the quiet town of Pine Hollow, population 3,207, the roads fall silent by 9 p.m. Neighbors know each other by name. Front doors are rarely locked and secrets, well, they don't stay buried for long. That is, until Sam Carter vanished. Sam Carter, 47, wasn't just a taxi driver. In Pine Hollow, he was the taxi driver. He'd driven the same route for over 15 years, from the grocery store to the train depot, from the bar to the trailer park out on Route 7. He was dependable, quiet, polite, divorced, no kids, and known to help elderly customers get their groceries inside without charging a dime extra. So when Sam's yellow Ford Crown Victoria was found abandoned on the edge of Granger's Woods one chilly Thursday morning, engine still warm, the driver's door ajar, it sent a jolt through the town. There was no blood, no signs of a struggle, no wallet, no phone. Sam was just gone. Local police initially treated it as a possible robbery gone wrong. Crime in Pine Hollow was rare. A couple of DUIs, some bar fights, nothing like this. Detectives canvassed the area. Trail cams in the woods? Nothing. Nearby gas station footage? Blurry, but showed Sam picking up a passenger the night before. The passenger wore a dark hoodie, kept their face turned away. Locals whispered theories. A drifter, a random act of violence, maybe even a cartel hit, thanks to the town's proximity to the interstate. But none of it added up. Sam was liked. He kept to himself. He had no enemies, or so they thought. As investigators dug deeper, they started piecing together a life Sam hadn't shared with many. Turns out Sam had recently taken out a life insurance policy and named his ex-wife, Marla, as the sole beneficiary, despite divorcing her over a decade ago. She still lived in town, ran a thrift shop, and according to some, had never really moved on. Stranger still, Sam had also been in contact with a woman online, a profile by the name of Lexi Rogue 86, who turned out to be a fake. The photos were stock images. The number was a burner. Had he been catfished? Then, an anonymous tip came in. Someone had seen Sam arguing with a young man behind the thrift shop days before he vanished. That man turned out to be Ethan Carter, 22, Sam and Marla's estranged son. A son most of the town never even knew existed. Ethan had grown up out of state with Marla after the divorce. Sam never spoke of him, and few in Pine Hollow knew he existed. According to Marla, he had issues. Brushes with the law, a rehab stint, anger problems. Ethan had recently come to town to reconnect. But Sam, as texts revealed, was wary. In one message to a friend, Sam wrote, "I don't know this kid anymore. He's not right." When investigators finally brought Ethan in, he was twitchy, defensive, then tearful. He confessed. On the night Sam disappeared, Ethan asked him for money. They argued. Sam refused. Ethan followed him after his last ride and confronted him near Granger's Woods. He didn't mean to kill him, he said, but he'd brought a wrench, just in case. A struggle, a blow to the head. Sam collapsed. Ethan panicked and buried him in a shallow grave a few miles into the woods. When police recovered Sam's body, the town held its breath. The man they all trusted, killed by the son they never knew he had. Ethan Carter was sentenced to 28 years in prison. Marla disappeared from public view. Her thrift shop shuttered 2 months later. The taxi Sam drove was towed and never returned to service. The bench outside the diner where Sam used to wait for fares now holds a small plaque. In memory of Sam Carter, you were never just a ride. But in Pine Hollow, every time a car engine stalls near the woods, or a stranger is seen walking the old railway path, folks remember the man who vanished, and the secrets that were supposed to stay buried.